I went back, and then at that time, uh, no, I can sense that there's an entity inside me, another being. So in Western, maybe you call it alien or demon, or in Islam we call it jinn. So they were with me. So like they want to hijack my body.
My guest today is Yola. She was born and raised in Indonesia, graduated from Faculty of Communication at Islamic University Bandung. Since 2021, she's lived in Pakistan with her husband in Islamabad. Yola had a near-death experience in 2016, and she has come to share that experience with us. Yola, thank you so much for being my guest.
Thank you for having me, Tia. My pleasure.
You've had quite an impressive near-death experience. Would you like to share that with my viewers?
Okay, sure. So my experience, it happened, as a Muslim, we have fasting for 1 month in Ramadan. So we were having fasting. After that, we have Eid holiday, big Islamic holiday, and it was full holiday. So I decided to go to a vacation. The vacation is in 1,000 island. The name, because it's one island surrounded with so many island there. So we have to go there. I book a private tour because I want like more uh, because I want to be relaxed there. So that was the purpose. But when I went there, I wasn't feeling very well at that time of point, maybe because of tired after 1 month fasting, and the body start to adjust again to the normal. But because I already booked and I already paid, so I went there. So with a driver, it was like 5 hours drive to the port from my city, Bandung, to the port, 5 hours. And then we have to go by another boat, small boat, for almost 2 hours or 3 hours, maybe. Yes. So I went there, and then everything was, the island was very beautiful, the white sand, and I enjoy it. And then they give a facility like a cottage, and then there is a free bicycle to ride across the island. And then the next day I went snorkeling. So something is bite me, like electricity feel like, but it was okay. It was okay at that time. I was just a little shocked, but nothing serious. But then I think around 30 minutes, because the island is small, so I went back to the cottage. It's only 20 minutes. And then after I arrived, then I suddenly got a very, very high fever. So my fever was out of nowhere. I feel like that, and then I grab a blanket, but I'm shaking like in the deep winter. And then I know this is something wrong, because it's I never experienced something like this. And uh, and after a while, after that, my tongue is numb. And this is very I try to drink, but the water is comes out again from my mouth. Seems like I cannot swelling anything. But and then I think the keeper of the house, assistant something, knock on my door and give us food, because they serve food. It was rice and fish, and then I eat very quick, because I just thought that I need energy for my body, so I eat quick and then I drink. But nothing nothing good, like it's not even better. And then I know that but my brain is still thinking there. It was a small island, no clinic, no hospital, nothing. So the only way that I have to go back to Jakarta. But seeing my situation is very high fever, I also don't know how I will going back there. But then with the, I text the driver. I said even the texting on the phone is very difficult because I don't know, maybe I'm too shaking or like it just too like difficult to texting. And at that time and point, it's impossible to talk because I already yeah, cannot speak anymore. So I text, I said like pick me up at the port tomorrow early morning. And then after that, I think I leave the phone. I don't touch the phone. And then the next day, because they want to give me a breakfast, and then suddenly I said like I wanna go back now. I said so, and then that assistant seeing me like swollen, I think, or red something, so he rushed take me to the boat. So it was with a motorbike. Yeah, it was with motorbike, and then I go to the boat, and in the boat I remember I don't even touch the chair, so I lay down at that time. Yeah, I just lay down and I only see the sky. I arrived, and then the driver was panicked, and then he said, "Where should we take you? Because it's far from everywhere. Because going Jakarta, the capital city, is far away, and my city, Bandung, is also far away. But Jakarta, I don't know the procedures, how to go to the hospital, how to inform my family because it's far, another city. So I said, just take me to Bandung." So and then yeah, I remember in the car I'm just all shaking. And then we arrived, I think, because it was long holiday, so it was traffic and everything. I arrived maybe around 3 or 4 in the morning. And then my father opened the door. I'm sure he's sleepy. And then I just said, I'm sick. Don't disturb me. I want to rest. Oh, before going home, I went to the clinic, and then I remember this is a rush, all red, all redness, and then the doctor give me medicines, I think 4 or 5, and then I just took it straight away. I drink and went back home, and then I sleep. I'm not even sleep. I just rest, but the fever is now is worse than ever because I feel like it's all shaking, like big earthquake. I don't know it is real or no, but it was like a big earthquake. So I felt like my bed is shaking, and then I'm trying to calling my parents, daddy, mommy, but nothing comes on my mouth. And then my mom checking me in the morning, maybe it's 9 or 10 in the morning. And then my mom shocked seeing me all swelling, and it was like my hair, it was mud or something from the beach, from the sea. So I don't know. So but I look, so my mom said, what happened to you? And then I already at home, like I felt like, you know, uh got something like heart attack, or maybe people said when they will die, they feel like last breath, something like that. So I so all panic, and then they took me to the hospital, and thank God that hospital not too far away from my home. And then I went to the emergency, and I remember doctors, nurses, everybody's around me and asking my father, asking my brother, but they have no idea. She just went to vacation, and this is how she is. So after that, I remember that they inject me something, but that's the last thing. So the last thing of the I remember surrounding. After that, my body is going up. My body is going up. Like I see them from up and they are down and they're like talking, but when they are talk, there's no voice on them, just a gesture of people talking. And then at that time, I felt that so many angels are there, like there are millions, billions of angels. I don't see any of their figure, but I can see their walk step. Their step is, like a wind, like they're moving very gracefully like a wind. And there's so many, like there are billions, like I can feel. Uh, After that, I'm going up and then I reach on the sky. So I met an angel greeting me. Assalamualaikum means peace be upon you. So greeting me like that. And then I called my name. After that, I enter like a room, and then the room is beautiful, and the color is very uh it's like purplish color, a gradation, like some magenta maybe, but it's so beautiful, and the wall is moving, like circumambulating, moving. So I was mesmerized, like where I am, like it's not even feel like real, but it is real. So uh I stare at the wall enjoying, and the shape of the wall is it's not like four walls, so it's like, I don't know how to describe, but it's not square. It's just like maybe moving, because it's moving. Each wall is moving. And then I saw a tree. The tree is with so beautiful, the turquoise, the green, with the so many branches, and the trees. There are some birds on the trees, but the birds also, the color is like, it's like electric type color, like green, bright but soft. Uh, and I feel amazed at that time. Like I'm crying there. I said like, this is too beautiful. So let me just be here. I don't want to go anywhere. Like I'm happy and satisfied here. So uh, and then I see an ethnic of, like, I think Aztec, Indian Aztec type, like ethnic color, like terracotta brown, and it just, the color combination is different, but it's so match. It's magnificent. So after that, I feel that I'm leave, and I'm moving again to the second sky. And then in the second sky, this is the second sky, more of beautiful fragrance, all um rose, tuberose, uh jasmine, musk. I don't know which type, but this is very, and the same like the first sky, the second sky is like airy, circumambulating. So the fragrance, like one round, you smell like this type of rose, and then another flowers type, and then another herbs, that which I cannot describe. So it's amazingly real. Like it's not hallucinating, it's not imagination, it's just real. Like this is the real word. So and then I go again to another floor, another sky. The same greeting from the angel says, peace be upon you. And then the third one is like more like child dreams of colors of uh when the cloud is smiling, there's a rainbow. So uh why they make a cartoon animation? Because it was real, because it is happened. So if I think now, how come people have the same imagination of all the kids cartoons. So it's something real. That's why they get inspired of uh painting or making something, because it's happened, but it's just happened in another dimension, not in our world. So there's another layers of the dimension out there. Oh, so it was nice feeling. Like I feel like very light feeling. Like I feel like happy child. And then I don't remember. So my memories about this NDEE fade over time. So I didn't remember. And then I went to number four skies. Like what? Maybe I went five or seven, but more than four for sure. So maybe I went to either five or seven, and then I arrived at the train station. So it was just like here in this world. So the train station is like in Singapore, clear. So I said like, oh, this is it, like nothing special about this. So, and then there's an angel. So I know that's an angel like in beside me here. And the angel in my last is only one angel. So it's only one angel. And then uh he said, uh why you are here, because we want to show you something. And then I see a people there. I see people. I see a Chinese guy. I see there is one girl who is my colleague friends. So this happened 2016, but I was at the same work with her 2010. So we were not communicate anymore, but she was there coming on my NDE. So she was like, like a party girl. And then in our society, yeah, we call it like not a good girl. Um, yeah, but then so people like uh there the angel says that the people always called her like mm, telling her something bad words to her, and then assuming something wrong about her, but she was just uh she doesn't she take it lightly. So she just smiled and yeah, she don't reply anything harsh to people who's bothering her maybe. And then I saw a man. So that man was he was not he was in his like maybe 40, and he was not having any chance to get married because he has to take care of his old mother. And then that action is very pleased to God. So God make him enter the heaven. uh, and then I saw another man. The man is helping an old woman crossing the street. And that action also very dear to God. So the angel told me that this man also will go to heaven. So there was like five or seven people, but if I try to remember now, I couldn't remember all, but those three, two, oh, another one man. Okay, I remember another man. Like he's very funny. He likes joking, but deep inside, he was like, having a tough life, a painful experience, but he never showed to people. So he just like he want to show goodness to people. So he hide for himself. But when he's alone with God, then he asks God for, healing the pain, something like that. So that was the beauty. And then after the angel show me that, and then uh like then I got at that time I got understanding, like I got understanding what precious to God. So something precious to God is not something that what I assuming. Before, I think like the more we are worshiping, like as a rituals, the more it's the best of human. But actually, no, the best of the human is the humanity itself. Like when you are helping other people, caring to other people, and don't yeah, no gossip, no backbite, not telling, no judgment also to other people. So that's the most value that I got. Uh, and then after that, they all go. They went inside the train and they all gone, like gone to the uh from my side because they will go to heaven. But that sky wasn't heaven. They will go to heaven, and I left there standing. I said, what about me? Because I'm questioning. I wanna go with them. Like I don't wanna hear because but then the angel smiled. Like I don't know how. If you ask me how you know that angel smiled, I even don't know. Maybe it's just a sense, maybe sensing that he is smiling because I don't see his figure, but I can sense that he is smiling. So, and then I move back to my body, like I enter like a hole, and then the color is uh, some like your background, like blue, but it is more bluish and gray, but same like this, like there's a dot or stars, and then I come back in my body, and I wake up. It's already 23 hours, they said. The doctor said, yes.
Wow, you were gone for 23 hours. That's a long time. Um, did it feel uncomfortable coming back into your body?
It feels sick because doctor was diagnosed me with Stephen Johnson syndrome. So I felt the burnt feelings. So it was not uncomfortable, but still the pain in my body. But in my heart, I feel a warm feeling. I feel a very, very satisfied. But my physical body was still pain, and it takes like 2 weeks recovery.
When you were at the train station, you saw a lot of people there and you recognized one of them as your former coworker. Did your former coworker pass away?
No, she doesn't pass away. And then yeah, yeah. And then start communicating again with her. And I didn't tell her about these things. But then I get more realized that she's a very nice person. Like she's very um helping in any ways. For maybe it's not about material things. For example, like somebody's her friend got a business, he promote their business. Somebody's looking for a spouse, is looking for someone who can compatible. So I realized that the goodness on her.
And maybe that's why, do you think that's why you saw her there, that you were supposed to form a connection here on Earth together?
Yes, yes, because uh we believe that people, as a person, we have a different personality. Maybe I'm not saying that uh, maybe party is her expression. Maybe now I am thinking maybe she like to socialize more. She wants to enjoy life. So that's why like I get understanding that don't judge people, like and don't harm people either with your words or your action. So focus on the good things, every small things that you can do to people, smile, hearing, helping, or supporting. Yeah.
And you saw some angels. You said there were so many angels. Did they feel familiar to you in any way? Maybe guardian angels?
There, so this is something so beautiful because in the holy book of Al-Quran, holy book of Muslim, we believe in angels, we believe in demons also, we call it jinn. We believe in human of course, but that just a belief until we finally have a interaction, then the belief become real. Like because I have another experience when COVID, and I saw, I'm not seeing, but I sense the same. Like they're still same moving like a wind. They are still billions, so they are real. And so this is just this world. We just have a thin layer of other dimension. So for example, maybe I could say like we have a frequency, like a radio. If you switch the radio, go to another frequency, go to another frequency, and same like this world. So the angels are here with us here, but they're not at the same frequency with us. But somehow, if God allows us, and whomever God chooses, so they can experience.
I like the radio analogy. I think that makes it easier to understand where it's still the radio, but you can change the frequency or the channel and it something else is playing now. So it's not the radio that's changing, it's the vibration or the frequency or the signal really coming in. So that makes a lot of sense to me. I thank you for using that. So did you have a second experience when you had COVID?
Yes, yes, I have a second experience. So it was on August 2021. No, July. First, 10 of July. This one is more clear because the experience for 1 month whole. So for 1 month, it was a very tight lockdown. We cannot go anywhere. Literally cannot go outside the house. And then like I spend my days mostly exercise from YouTube, floor exercise or dumbbell exercise, something like that. But then uh, I click to one music, so that music make me addicted. And then after I click that music, I'm non-stop doing exercise, like which is not good. Like I can go 5 hours, 6 hours, and I never change the music, only that one. So um and also my sleep pattern is upside down because I just want to exercise. I don't know why, until one day I wake up. Maybe I'm not asleep yet, but I wake up. I wake up, and then everything was silence. Like even I cannot hear anymore water. I cannot hear because I live in a like complex housing, like many people. I supposed to can hear many things, but nothing. It was a silence, and it was like like more of scary things. And then after that, I know that I feel it was weird, and then I go outside, and then I wasn't like normal because I just go outside without preparation, like without proper clothes. I just go out, and then my mother and my brother was panic looking for me because it was lockdown. Where does he go? They don't know. But I and then in the street, I feel like the maybe if you in West you say it's like possessed by the demon, something like that. So I'm following birds. Like I just don't know how I get the idea that the birds will give me what you call it, signal or inspiration, something like that. I'm following birds, and then I went back, and then at that time, uh no, I can sense that there's an entity inside me, another being. So in Western, maybe you call it alien or demon, or in Islam we call it jinn. So they were with me. So like they want to hijack my body.
Was that entity the reason that you wanted to exercise so much that was causing you to exercise?
So they came from that music.
Oh,
So
okay.
maybe it was a calling. Yeah, it was something of calling. That's why they came. Because maybe that frequency again, like there's a certain frequency that's calling the a bad entity coming to me. So I was like, mm, thank God that my family, they have spiritual Islamic background, which is in Islam, if something like this happen, we have a method called ruqyah. Ruqyah is like reading some verses of a holy book. So because also at that time it's impossible going to hospital because hospital was overload. Indonesia is too many population there, so it's overload. So they cannot send me to hospital, so they really help me to whatever they can do, like boiling a ginger, turmeric, cinnamon, anything herbs, so make me stable, and then helping me with the uh Quranic, holy book. And then but it wasn't going so easy because the maybe the entity is already inside me. And like I'm powerless because everything happened because I believe God let it happen, so it is happen. But when one point I am surrender, I said like, oh God, I cannot bear this anymore, because I wasn't sleep proper for 1 month, maybe only, my mom says only 1 hour sleep, 2 hours sleep. So I said like, if if I have to go, then I'm ready to go. So at that time, then the help came. So you know, do maybe the words is saint.
Yes.
A saint help me. Yes, yes, a saint help me. So a saint is a person choosing by God to become a saint. So this person, yeah, he's helping me to remove all the bad entities inside me, and then I got cured after 1 month. So I get cured 10 August, like that.
During your experiences, did you ever communicate? Were you having conversations with people or entities or anyone that you knew?
About this topic,
Well, no, just during your experiences. Like you had a little conversation with the angel when you said, "Why can't I go?" But were there other conversations with people where you were, um,
I see. Um, yes, yes. I got angry with the entity because why a lot. Like they're coming to my body, they are not only one, two, 10. They are more than 1,000, because these are they're not having a physical like us. So these beings, like they're not physical beings like us. We are human physical beings. They're they're like air. So they need a media to live. That's why they enter my body. So I was angry at that time. Uh, but like I want to fight. But the real thing is, uh, my life lessons is don't fight of those beings, but surrender to God because He is the one who can help us like that.
Did you meet God or have a sense of God's presence?
No, I didn't. God is in the heart of the believer. So, but God show us that God have so many what you call it, like assistant, representative, like uh, like saint, prophets, uh, and then angels. So yeah, these holy souls are here present. So don't ever feel alone because when we ask God, oh God, please help me, and then help can came in anytime, any moment from prophets. And in Islam we believe like uh, prophets is not just like us, like we are now physical body, but we will not die like nobody of us because we have soul and our soul is alive forever. So it's just a matter of physical body. When we died, we are not died like we are vanished. No, it's not there. So and also same with the prophets, Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. And anyway, we also believe in Jesus in Islam. We believe him as the Prophet Isa Alaihi Salam. So, and he is the most dear to Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam because the moment when he came is only like 400 or 500 years. So, like we believe that uh, Jesus will come again. We believe that also Prophet Isa will come. So yeah, I mean like the God uh, like want to say like you never alone here, like uh, the God, the most merciful, already with all the all the prophets, all the angels, all the saints who's arrogant. Don't feel like I will handle this alone. I handle my pain alone. I handle my suffering alone. No, ask help, and then the help will come like that.
Is that all we have to do is just ask?
Mhm. Mhm. But we have to believe, right? We have to so it's not seeing is believing. No, believing is seeing. We have to believe first, and then after we believe, that's why it's called faith, and then you will see, and then we will see like that.
Did you come back with any gifts from the other side? Are you sensitive to energies or anything like that now?
My NDE, it's not very having a big effect, but the 2001 experience, yes. Like I can sense sensitivity to not just human being, now to animals and plants also. So like if I see the trees, like somehow I believe that they are alive, like they are spoken, like they are feelings also. They are sensing. When I see like ants, like how if you know that the story of King Solomon, so he is a warrior of ants. So he can spoke with ants also. So and then that's why with ants we can learn. So like I have a sense like everything knows is like belong to God. So even we cannot harm little ants. It's not allowed because someone belong to God the one who creates. So yeah, because of the sensitivity, then I feel more like I want to give food to wild birds, to stray cat, something like that.
Like you've developed an extreme love for everything.
Maybe I could say more understanding and non-judgment, and I don't see anymore any human different, like whatever culture background or religious background, humanity are the same. They there's no one more good to others. There's no such thing like that. It's only the one who has a sincere in the heart.
What do you feel is the most important message that you received during your experiences?
Number one is don't ever judgment. This is, I think, very, very crucial and important. And mm, and also like the if you talk about the right years, what is right is leave it to God, because don't think that we are superior to others. Only our the most matter also, and do serve the humanity, like every little, only listening to people, only caring to people, like and don't ignore small deeds, like I said, like giving, leftover food, something, some God's creature needs that leftover food. Um and I believe like nowadays, like I have more a sense of, satisfied in my beings. Like I'm no more feeling what's gonna happen after we died. It is gonna be, punishment, horrible. No, actually, it is not. Like we are, as a human, all of us have flaws. We are doing mistakes, but then that's why we repent to God, and then and always believe that in life after, uh, everything is good. It's not the type of the punishment or judgment. And also, one more thing, like in the life after, there's no evilness anymore, because we are, our test of physical beings is uh here only. In the life after, we are soul, and our soul will, that we have, what you call the instinct, intuition to be close to God and to good people, to good any God's creation. And this is a very, like how the beauty of God creation. Like if we know that we are a human body in this tiny planet, and there are over, billions of galaxy out there. There are those another God's creation out there also. So how there is the true God Almighty, like He's the greatest.
I love the understanding that you were able to develop for other living beings, even trees and ants. Do you feel like the animals can see that, or other beings, people also maybe can also notice your light, that you're more understanding? Are you attracting more living beings in a different way now?
Um, because like we all live in harmony. So the all God's creation, they have life. Don't say that they don't. Just an animal doesn't have brain, doesn't have feelings. It's not true. All God's creation is having, um same, have families, have feelings, have emotions, have needs. And this is now I can see. So I can see that my life is no more like self-centered. So it's no more about me, what I want, what I, not about me anymore, because I put myself, like I'm a tiny person on this big earth, in this big galaxy. So I have a purpose in this life to like open your eyes what you see surround you. You see plants, you see animals, you see, yeah, more of self realization, like our existence in this world is, to ponder about God and God's creation.
Are you able to go back to these places now that you are here, your body is healthy? Can you still access these other realms?
For now, but if I develop more spiritual through meditation, I might be able. But in the end, it's all depend on God, because this is, yeah, if He gave permission, then I might, but He doesn't, then I'm not. But the thing is, it's very uh important to build a connection, like I say, to God, to the prophets, to saints, because those people are the chosen ones. And we we humble ourselves, like, no, I'm not good enough. The good enough is the one who's God chosen. So while we can humble ourselves, then all, uh, because the most important thing in this life is, the feeling of that you are feel fulfilled, satisfied, like, no matter what life circumstance, but you feel satisfied, you feel grateful. That's, I think that's, you can change anything with money or anything, or so that, but it's only can be reached when you are ponder upon God and God's creation. I believe that.
How did your experiences change the trajectory of your life? I know that you're more understanding and you're more caring now, and you've developed a much more empathic lifestyle. Has it changed where you're going in life, your purpose and your goals?
Yes. So because uh I think it's important to know, like, for people that after died we will not suffering. So uh that's, that's because fear is destroy our life. If we live in fear, thinking that afterlife, we're gonna get punished, we're gonna suffering more, so you cannot do something good here because you are not mindful. So now I feel more live in the presence. So like I enjoy a cup of tea, I enjoy eating fruits, even small things, like, satisfied me, like my soul, like. And then I, feeling of, the essence of God loving is like, it's very, the beauty of it. So don't don't believe that, uh why would God create us just to punish? It's impossible. He loves all his creation. That's why we are here. Um, think, if we love our family, we love our siblings, we love our pet, then how come God, the all merciful, hate us? It's impossible. Like, so, the feeling that, as long, the feeling that God is forgiving, God is love me, so make me more, uh my day become, the feeling of satisfied. But of course, life is ups and down, obstacle is there, sometimes it's happen. But if I remembered again, like, what will happen there in the life after, it's gonna be more beautiful. So, that's bring the energy, the positive in me, like, so I don't spend my days like, sometimes it's come, like, in past memory when you are feeling bad, but then I can stop it, and because I know, like, be mindful. Today is the day that, the day we have to live. this second. Don't live in the past, and future is not in ours. And live your day today.
If my viewers wanted to reach out to you, if they had questions, would that be okay?
Yeah, it's okay. They can email me, uh, Yolla82, uh, YollaNina82 @gmail.com. YollaNina82
And do you have any last words of wisdom for my viewers?
Live your life today. Be grateful. Don't fear of something, because fear is not real. Fear is something on your thoughts only. Real, if, for example, you see a lion in front of you, that's real. You see tiger, it's real. But your fear of the future, fear of that is not real. And also, past is gone. That's why they call today is present. So live your life today and spread all the goodness to all humanity, to all plants and animals.
I love that.
Okay.
It's so wise, Yola. You are
Thank
such a
you.
blessing to this world. We definitely need more people like you. And thank you for being my guest. I can't tell you how much
You're
I
welcome.
appreciate it.
And we need more interviewer like you also to spread this important message to the
Well,
people.
thank you so much. That
Okay.
means a lot to me. I wish the
Mhm.
very best for you.
I wish you all the best also, Tia.
Thank you for being here. I just want to tell you how much I appreciate you being here and supporting my channel. If you haven't already subscribed, please consider subscribing if you enjoy near-death experiences and other spiritually transformative stories. It helps the algorithm know that this information is useful and push it out to more people. And that's the goal, to get as many people to know that we are eternal spiritual beings and that we never die. Our bodies might die, but our essence will never die. And I want people to live with less fear. Let's all spread the word. Like, comment, subscribe, share, hit that little notification bell so you get all the notifications when my videos post. Thank you for all of your support. I'm sending love to you.